All right. Dude, I was gonna do this if they lost to the Sixers, but fuck you, Doc Rivers. But oh well. Um, Glad the Sixers fired Rivers, so let's go from here now. Jayson Tatum, you sir are a Guangdong Tiger. Welcome to Guangdong, China, you fraud. See, I told him. I knew he was overrated. Literally during Game 6, I was like, this dude is so overrated. He heated up in the fourth quarter, and I'm like, he had one good quarter. And then he got the Jordan praise after 51. I'm like, I hope the Celtics lose because of this fraud. I don't hate Tatum, but God, he's a fraud. I started at dislike Tatum because of how overrated as fuck he is. You guys know I hate the Celtics. I'm not gonna make a Lakers video until Denver gets the fourth win. Denver gets that fourth win, I will make a video about them. The Celtics are done. I don't got to worry about the Celtics. They're not clutch to come from behind in a big series deficit. We know LeBron is capable of pulling something out of his ass. But dude, if he comes back from down 3-0, he's the GOAT. I hate to say it, but he would be the GOAT if he comes back from down 3-0. But let's be real here. I don't know if it will be possible, but it's LeBron, so I'm not going to write him out. We will see, though, if Denver can close it out. I'm waiting until Denver actually closes out to do one on them. The Celtics, they're done. They're not capable of coming back from behind. Like, after they lost game 2, I was like, they're done. They're not winning in my... They're getting... I immediately said Heat in 4 after game 2. I immediately said Heat in 4. Because I just knew the Celtics weren't going to pull one off in Miami. You see, if the Celtics won that game, okay, maybe the Celtics would have a chance. Maybe they wouldn't be done, but yeah, they're done. They're done. 3-0. 3-0. 3-0 deficit. And also, guys, I'm just saying, Jimmy Butler's going to win his first ring. Jimmy Butler's winning his first ring. Nobody is stopping the Miami Heat. That team is too hot right now. Nobody can stop them. The only Western Conference team that really could have stopped them is Golden State, because Golden State is established, and the fact that the Warriors know how to win. The Lakers, I was like, the Lakers won't beat the Heat, and neither will the Nuggets. Like, the Nuggets are good, but their defense is very questionable. Like, Jimmy Butler will have a field day on them. Like, Michael Porter cannot guard Jimmy Butler. He just can't. Like, KD was killing them for 5 games, and then he decided to go ghost in game 6. That was the one game Denver could actually play defense. That's the one flaw about Denver. Their defense is horrible. But because they score like a lot, they win games. Now, the big thing is, what if Mike Budenholzer was never the head coach of the Bucks? Just imagine if it wasn't Mike Budenholzer and say it was Nick Nurse. Like, I look at the Bucks in the playoffs after 2021. Like, how does Mike Budenholzer have a championship? How does Mike Budenholzer have a fucking title? That dude is so bad. Literally, if it was the Bucks here, they would sweep the Celtics. The Celtics suck. Like, Giannis would have dropped like 30 on them. Their bigs are horrible. The Celtics have terrible bigs. Now, Jokic is different, but I have seen Bam lock up Embiid in the playoffs. Like, Embiid can't do shit on Bam. Bam is a legit defender. And I feel like Bam is going to hold Jokic in check. And Bam can hold Jokic in check. The one thing bad about Jokic is his defense is very hit or miss. Like, when I watch Jokic, he either gets killed, like he gets 30 dropped on him, or he plays really well on defense. Most of the time, I see him get killed. Now, I've seen Giannis get killed a few times. I've seen Embiid get killed. But I have seen Jokic get killed a lot more. Like, he can't guard Anthony Davis. I feel like Bam is going to hold him in check. But the only, like, real thing is that threatens the Heat is Jamal Murray. But again, Eric Spoelstra is just the best coach in the game. I thought Brown would be killing the Heat. He hasn't done shit this series. Eric Spoelstra took him out. Eric Spoelstra really took out. He really took out Jaylen Brown. He eliminated Jaylen Brown from the game. Like, what Eric Spoelstra is doing is showing everyone he's the best coach in the league. If any team had Spoelstra as their coach, you can't count out an Eric Spoelstra team. This is what happens if you do. They're about to make the finals. This is the greatest 8 seed in NBA history. Greatest 8 seed of all time. They beat Giannis. Who cares about Tatum? He's an overrated fraud. And they beat the Knicks, who were actually good. In fact, I think the Knicks are going to win the Atlantic next year. We don't know what the Sixers are going to do. The Celtics, I think, are going to be mid. The Nets are going to be garbage. And the Raptors are looking at being one of the worst teams in the league. Like, they fired Nick Nurse. And really, no one really expected them to make the play-in or get to the playoffs this year. Not even me. I said they would miss the playoffs this year. Not even make the play-in. But why fire Nick Nurse? He's a good coach. Now, I do think the Eastern Conference is going to be run by the Bucks and Heat. As for the West, I don't even know anymore. I really don't know. But yeah, Guangdong, China. You go, Jayson Tatum. Absolute fraud. Jayson Tatum, you're a fraud. I'm sorry. You're overrated as fuck. Like, I didn't even think Jaylen Brown would be this bad, but well, he's going to leave the Celtics now. He's probably going to go to the Rockets. And that will probably get Harden to go back to Houston because Harden wants, and I'm telling you guys, he wants a competitive roster. He does. Anyways, people are like, didn't you say the Celtics would win? I'm like, yeah, I did say I want to be wrong. I also said in that stream, I hope I'm wrong. I hate the Lakers and Celtics. I hope it's the Heat and the Nuggets. I hope the Nuggets win the title. But I think the Heat are going to win now. But I'm going to say this right now. If LeBron James comes back from down 0-3, he is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. And I would hate to say it, but it's true. It's the GOAT. He already has enough accolades. He adds that, then he's the GOAT. Although the NBA is sketchy, we all know the NBA is sketchy because there's a video that Mike Korzemba uploaded. David Stern, may he rest in peace, he was actually a competent commissioner, was interviewed, said, I like about finals he wants. He said the Lakers versus Lakers. Made no sense, but that just showed how much the NBA cared about the Lakers. The Lakers are a big basketball market and a big basketball organization. Like, the Lakers have a lot of pedigree to their name. Like, it's the Lakers, so people are going to go there. Like, yeah, I'm just going to say this. LeBron does look old, but whenever we say LeBron looks old, he always blows up. Now, they've also said that about Jordan. Like a few years ago. Miami is going to win their first NBA title since, in a decade. Which, it was a bullshit title because, I actually blame Greg Popovich for that finals. And I hate Ray Allen, but I really blame Greg Popovich. Like, trust me, I love Greg Popovich, but I blame him for that finals loss. I blame him. He had Diaw out there instead of Tim Duncan. When, let's say Tim Duncan's out there, he's a good rebounder. he's a better rebounder than Chris Bosh. He would have got the rebound, and the Spurs would have won the finals. Greg Popovich, I blame. Now I don't care about that finals anymore now because we slaughtered them the next year. The Heat literally won off of dagger 3-pointers, whereas we just blew them the fuck out. The Miami Heat are gonna win the NBA title this year. I don't see how anyone is gonna stop them now. I don't think Denver's gonna beat the Heat. I don't. That bad defense, the style they play, where all they do is just play offense and they don't play defense, it's going to bite them in the ass against the Heat. And Eric Spoelstra, who he knows what the fuck he's doing. He knows how to eliminate players from the game. Like when they played the Bucks, I was like, he's going to try to do his best to eliminate Giannis. I don't think he'll eliminate Giannis, or what he will do, let Giannis go off and shut down the role players, and that's what they did. They let Giannis drop 30 a game, other than game 1 where he actually got hurt. I thought when he came back, it was going to be over. And also, the Heat have not lost at home. Like, the Heat can win a road game. The Heat have only lost 3 road games. And in reality, it should only be 2. It should only be 2 road games because they should have beat the Knicks in game 5. Like, I think the Heat are winning the title. And ironically, the fucking Knicks and Bucks gave them the best shot. Whereas the Celtics blow leads and get their asses beat. The Celtics and actually the Knicks and Bucks really could have beat the Heat. That's how good the Knicks are going to be next year. The Knicks are going to be a finals contender. Yes, it's a hot take. I think the Knicks are a finals contender next year. That team is good. That is a good basketball team. Actually, the West is going to be Sacramento versus Denver. Because I think Sacramento is going to take that next step. The Lakers are going to fall off. LeBron James showed his age. Anthony Davis and the bench can't carry them forever, and Darvin Ham's a fraud. I've known Darvin Ham wasn't that good of an assistant since, last year when the others got hurt and he really didn't do anything to adjust. Neither did Budenholzer. Like, really, my motto is next man up. Granted, the Bucks would have beat the Celtics if Middleton didn't get hurt. But, like, if we're being real here, the Bucks, if the Bucks beat the Celtics, they would have won the finals. I think they would have beat the Heat. Granted, Jimmy Butler owns Giannis. I will say that. As much as I love Giannis, Jimmy Butler owns that man. This title is Miami's to lose. I think it's Miami's. Anyways, that's going to do it. Bye.